fear.
Well, add bounty rune fight, or maybe some like the enemy starts with a tri-lane right away that surprises you or something. Otherwise, as long as your courier gets out to you, you should be able to still bring all the normal in that
region. On the stationer.
Alec trying to run the opposite direction to get out of that Inkswell. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Maposhka cuts him down with a stroke of fate, and that is going to be first blood.
That was impressive. Those aren't easy.
Oh, they actually do manage to get him. I was sorry. I was busy watching bottom lane. I was like, okay, Collapse is just trading some damage. This is going to be fine. But they managed to kill Utoro. Big win for Bucks.
They just don't want to play that way. They just want to farm, right? So they've been trading a lot of region top, but it's been going in the favor of PUCKCHAMP.
Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of Grimstroke 5. It always feels so much better as a 4 when it comes to laning phase. Bottom lane, they just get run over by this Slardar. The Dusa is down under tower.
It's under attack.
Probably will get an early point in that. Looks like they're going for Grimstroke up here.
Managed to catch Maposhka. Maposhka just hoping to be able to land some damage there with the Inkswell, hoping for a neutral tonight, but Yoji secures that last hit pretty well. There it is. Get the damage in. Oh my goodness, that mana shield. They just ripped through that one so quickly. Young G is going to be able to respond, though. T-ping down and Collapse. He's stuck on the dead end. He's now dead. Can they chase after Mira? No.
Like, left alone in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they realize lane experience is like the most important thing in the game. Getting a kill like this is great, right? But like, it needs to lead into something, right? It's not that much gold. 181 gold, dead for 20 seconds. But if it leads into pressuring a tower, it's great. As long as mid lane. Oh, sorry, Sven.
Catch a hero out. The Medusa is probably not the hero that they want to go for, so they're gonna smoke and rotate up to top instead. There, they might be able to find Young G, which would be a perfect kill. Chain back, pull back into the silence. The explosion we're talking about, right, is the team spirit needs to be able to play side lanes very dominantly and not play for those big mid-game 5-man team fights. Inkswell to go instead of going for the Skywrath mage. They see the Medusa's a little bit low and they straight up catch her out. Young G, in response, trying to look to avenge his carry, will kill the IO, and they're going to be able to get the kill on the Maposhka Grimstroke as well. That mana shield will help to be able to cover over minus armor, but for now, it's looking a little rough. They're going to be able to pick up Manta here in the next 3 or 4 minutes. I have to say, Legion Commander dual talent is so insanely obnoxious. We're going to watch Astral die.
Dagger. The question is, are you strong enough to like win the duel? Man, there's a double smoke here, meeting on bottom lane, both teams smoke.
Oh, very awkward. Malik, not sure if he read. Okay, they do manage to at least get the duel onto Maposhka, winning that one. A second duel win, but they are going to be able to respond in kind with a relocate in. They managed to get the silence onto the IO, but they didn't have any lockdown left. Oh, and here comes the God Strength. Collapse just gets ripped apart by his He doesn't have the levels. I mean, he's still got the level 1 mana shield, so any damage comes his way, all of his mana pool is just gone immediately. Astral's going to be chased down underneath the tier 2. I don't think Collapse wants to let him go. He'll leave it for Toronto Tokyo to complete. I'm not sure if that was post-TI or pre-TI. I remember there was like a patch that did something.
I am not sure if like level 1-2 mana shield. It used to be like a big value point, and you're saying it's not as much. I'm not sure, but they are. We're about to see right now if it does anything.
Yeah, he does manage to get off the Stone Gaze this time around with the Fiend's Grip alongside. He needs to be able to get in front of the Storm Spirit, but he doesn't really want to keep moving forward because he knows there's more coming behind this attempt at his life. Collapse just closes in on him. Medusa might be able to get more. Nice pick up on the Storm Spirit, though. That's a good kill if they can get it. Unfortunately, don't get the duel, but Young G is there to be able to finish off the job. With the overlapping silences on a Storm Spirit, Mira jumping himself away. Collapse continuing to hunt with this Mask of Madness is just a terror on the battlefield. Nobody wants to go against him. If you're on PUCKCHAMP and you've already used some of your spells on other heroes, Collapse will carry through the rest of the fight.
Nice little GD pickup there for Sven, why not?
Next to Roshan, perfect opportunity with the corrosive haze. A very early Rosh.
17 minutes in. Malik trying to make a
Yeah,
play.
he had no duel actually. I wonder if he would have clicked it if it was up. I was like, yeah, don't do that. DD God Strength Sven. I don't think you want to duel that guy.
Yeah, especially with Astral still on cooldown for his Mystic Flare, just about to come up. The Rod of Atos is also almost done. That's been another trend for this last TI, right? Is a lot of supports that don't have to get boots. The biggest one, obviously,
They gain them net worth advantage by getting the Aegis in a lot of games. And you don't go high ground the first Aegis, so it's really hard. Bane, though,
does dodge what he can and allows the opening here for the Legion Commander to be able to get the call out onto the IO. They get the kill on Amira and collapse a little bit low as well. So Medusa might just be able to get that kill. They will. The Fiend's Grip over on the side here. Yotoro's caught out. He's going to come back with no God Strength. I'm not sure if they've got enough to be able to bail him out. Loshka's going to stick around, but immediately the nukes swarming it, and Team Spirit reads it. Okay, can't save our Sven here. A massive. I remember thinking going into TI, I thought Bane was going to be one of the big heroes of the tournament. And while it was picked up some, not nearly as much as I was hoping it was going to be. Oh God, what was that? Toronto Tokyo daring to go up into that high ground and walk straight into Mount on Sven as well. Just have to wait and see, but this Legion Commander is going to scale up. 70 damage, 70 dual damage right now, hitting for 219 damage a hit on average. Might just be able to get another win. That is going to be a dead IO. In fact, they need to be able to get Sven out of here. Immediately trying to book it. The Rod of Atos stalls him up long enough for now Young G to get the follow-up disabled. Storm Spirit does zip in, trying to stall out these heroes, and might just be enough. Young G blinking forward, Sonic Wave, and they got him. Yotoro dies again.
Right, you still got the duel, you got the grip, you got the stone gaze.
Radiant
And if that's what they're waiting for, this is better, right? I don't think there's any item timing that's
Pretty problematic. They are not going to be able to contest this Roshan. They just a win probability for them. Team Spirit smoked up inside of their own triangle and going to push through into their own jungle, but look at all the vision that is here for PUCKCHAMP.
They're smoked though, so can we get the swap?
They are going to be able to get the swap initiation, but saved by the Legion Commander for the time being. But oh no, the Esports, they managed to catch him on side of the Legion Commander. That means the Quap is not going to be able to blink away until perhaps it's too late. It'll collapse, just going to be able to run down with the vision still there from the corrosive haze. Malik almost managed to catch Toronto Tokyo, but it wasn't good enough. And now Kurlat, he's going to be kind of in some trouble here as he can't quite man fight this man with the Inkswell Stones coming in. This is a disaster. That's going to be life number one, and not a whole lot of backup, especially with Young G, who bought back, has already been scared away from this team fight. He can't seem to go back in. They're going to leave this Medusa entirely alone. Team Spirit found just the perfect initiation for themselves. They killed one of the big team fighters in the Quap, and then they saved the Medusa with corrosive haze, and Roshan dies so fast. That's going to be Axe, Cheese, and Aegis. PUCKCHAMP all falls right underneath their nose and snatched away by Team Spirit. Busy farming an ancient stack to be able to get their tier 4s right away.
Yeah, I mean, PUCKCHAMP also had no vision of the Roche pit, right? So they were able to just walk in a smoke pool, Roche down, probably a abandoned ship here for Team Spirit.
No rush, plenty of time to be making. You chose, go for it. Much better, just stick with Bulldog, doing Bulldog.
Stick with the memers. Mass TP on the top lane, looks like they want to fight here.
They're going to be able to get the duel instantly onto Mira, and Yotoro, it's like he didn't even notice the IO was gone. He just kept running forward, sitting across the map as a unit, and they have not been able to use this Aegis. Gonna time out here in 5 seconds. Even as they try and make the jump now, it's only gonna be with one life on the spin. They managed to get the pick off immediately onto Callis, but he buys back, and now they're gonna try and catch these heroes if they can. Shadow Strike blocked by the Lincoln. Mira jumps over with the tether, but he's already been dueled up, so he's gonna be pulled back in. Another duel win. Sonic Wave goes down. Crucial going down, but at the same time, The jump in front of the Storm Spirit plus Collapse following that up. They do manage to get some of these backline heroes, and now the Medusa's out of mana and just gonna get burnt away. Team Spirit. I thought with the heroes dropping like that, they were just going to give up on the team fight, but they turn on a dime, finding their initiation.
Yeah, the Grimstroke locked down the Quap through BKB. She couldn't blink out with Sven hitting on her. It's a little too much of a chase on PUCKCHAMP. They got the IO kill. They have to imagine how static this game has been, that IO probably has buyback, right? They committed their spells. Medusa committed her Stone Gaze as well. The difference between like an experienced team and a team that's still learning in my eyes is like knowing when to call a team fight. I think with that Stone Gaze down and Duel down, and all they got an IO, be happy with it, reset, and wait for your spells.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think buybacks are like the biggest ruiner of an underdog team being able to claim a lead and then it getting thrown away just because they're not expecting it. It feels like a more experienced move, and Team Spirit are now going to be able to get tier 3 melee bears, get the range on their way out with 24 seconds still left.
Think about as a player, whenever you have these Lotus or Lincolns in the game, and you're playing, you know, this Bane hero.
Dire are
I'm not sure if you mentioned it. I just noticed refresher on Storm Spirit, so we're gonna have the double mobile RP from him.
It's blocked by Lincolns because it's an AoE. So they're able to jump him.
They're gonna be able to grab him here. They're gonna be able to refresher, do it again with the relocate coming in, and now the physical damage is there. A nice setup there from Toronto Tokyo. Just kind of read him like a book. Honestly, you like before I think Young G even decided to go bottom, Toronto Tokyo was already there saying, you know you're going to. You know you're going to try and be efficient, and get a little bit of extra farm, push out a side lane, and that's what I'm going to get you.
Yeah, it was really good. Could have pushed the lane in, but we really, there's just one Florida, but...
That is not quite going to be one because Mira, with the big heals coming out, gets collapsed all the way back up to full HP. They're going to chase after Colette, and Yutoro, he's swapping in the refresher charge right now. They can go ahead and pop another round of BKB and go for the God Strength to be able to bring down the Medusa. That's just the game. That's it right there. Nothing left for PUCKCHAMP. Team Spirit. Actually kind of an even game, but then Team Spirit, they just, one or two team fights, they were just so much better at being able to get the read on it. And yeah, that's kind of what you expect from the TI winners. Team Spirit's showing that they haven't really skipped the beat whatsoever, looking absolutely